Previously on 842. I love the Lost game. Love it. Why did I not think of this before? Also, I keep jiggling this camera every time I move, so I'm going to try and hold it steady. Hilarious, Erica, that you think that you would be Claire, even though you're not blonde, Australian, or pregnant, but you appreciate her crazy at the end. I can, what is the word that I'm looking for? I can appreciate that. Same word. I can appreciate that. It's like 3:12 in the morning. I don't know why I post in the middle of the night, but I do. Nick would be Ben. My sister and I were sitting here laughing so hard listening to that. And I cannot wait for Nick to respond like a little bitch. I can't stop. Sorry, Nick. I kind of feel like you deserve it. I feel like you give me a lot of shit a lot of the time, and I need to give some more back to you. I feel like I've been too nice to you. You would probably definitely disagree. But as to who I would be, if I were a character on Lost, I really had to think about this one. I really did. I even pulled up a website with the characters so I could go look at them briefly. I would like to say that I would like to think that I would be Saeed, kick some freaking ass, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to torture people, although I know that tortured Saeed. You like that? I would also like to say that I would be Richard, Ricardes, because he doesn't age. And he's pretty awesome. I really developed a crush on Ricardes while watching Lost. But I would not be either one of them. I think that realistically I would probably be Juliet and or Sun, but I feel maybe more so Juliet. And may I point out that Lost was so awesome in so many ways, but the fact that pretty much every female character, at least that I can think of right now, was badass. They may have had their softer side, but like Juliet, people underestimated her a lot. They thought that she was all prim and proper, but then she'd freaking pull out a gun on your ass without even blinking an eye. And I respect that. Respect. That was the word that I was looking for earlier about you appreciating Claire's crazy. I can respect that. And I can respect Juliet being covertly kick-ass. I like it. And the same with Sun. She ended up kicking some ass too. I really respect that. I really like that. I dig it. But then I was thinking that I feel like Nick and I's friendship, mine and Nick's, I don't think Nick and I is grammatically correct. I feel like mine and Nick's friendship kind of is like along the lines of Jack and Locke. Always fighting. Different views. Nick would be Jack because Jack was the man of science. And I would be Locke, the man of faith. Not meaning that I am totally Christian fundamental, because I am not. Meaning faith in something bigger in general, not a certain religion. I don't think that Nick could disagree with me on this. He would be the man of science, I would be the man of faith. Woman of faith, whatever. But they were always fighting. Always fighting. always trying to get the other person to see their view. And in the end, Locke died. And Jack realized that Locke was right. But it took Locke's death for Jack to realize this. I want you to think about that, Nick. Moving on to 26-year-olds. Lame. I never really took it seriously to begin with, and he tried to text me the other night, and I handed it to him. He always in the middle of the night, drunk. I think he has a drinking problem. Texts me, I'm probably 3 years too late in asking to cuddle. And I was like, first of all, lame. Second of all, I think you meant to text this to, what's her name? I'm not going to mention again. And then I handed it to him. I was like, why don't you learn some lessons from this? Because this is what's supposed to happen when you dabble with older women. They're supposed to teach you how to be men, how to treat women, how to deal with women. Here's what you don't do. You don't flirt with someone and tell them that you're going to come see them and then physically throw yourself on another girl in front of them. That's not the way to win someone over. So there's a lesson to be learned in this. I hope you learned your lesson. It went on for a long time, this text conversation. He did not learn his lesson. He doesn't want to learn any lessons because he's young and dumb. But you're very right. There is a very dwindling pool of men when you get to our age in Omaha. I don't even try. I haven't been trying because I knew that I wanted to move and I don't want to be tied down here like I was years ago and ended up staying here forever with not wanting to. What am I going to do in California? I'm going to enjoy the warm weather. I've wanted to move out there for quite a while. I hate winter. I've always wanted to live by a beach in a place with warm weather. Erica, you probably don't know this, but I do some modeling. Well, I mean, you know about the nude pictures, but because you're not on Facebook, you probably aren't aware of the extent of it all. So I will try to do some of that out there, and then, I'm going to try and throw my hat in and audition for some acting shit. I don't know. I'm just going to see how it goes. And if none of that works out, I'll just get a job that interests me far more than anything in Omaha could ever interest me. Over and out.